scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum, echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear, the pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power, to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free. Trust and believe it's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to the people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Truer words have never been spoken. Anybody can be a creator, but it does take a somebody to be an artist. Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of Braylon Lee's virtual tour live on a Sunday evening. Hello to you, and you. Y'all had a little bit of a headache earlier, so that's why I didn't go live at 6 o'clock. So I'm good now. Took some medicine, so we're gonna be fine. But it is the Braxtons we're gonna talk about here tonight. Season 2, episode 2 after show is getting kicked off right from the space right here, right now, because higher is waiting, lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. Yes, indeed. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Hopefully all is well with you. Hopefully you had a good Sunday. Yes, indeed. All right, so let's get to it. The Braxtons. So we are back at that dinner. Now, for those of you who don't know what dinner this is about, this is the dinner where everything goes off, right? It was in the sneak peek. They've been using this main clip as the kickoff for the show, right? So we're back at that dinner. And Tamar's asking, how's it going with wedding plans? And Towanda says that, it's getting the dresses and the outfits and everything else. And Tamar said, isn't there a maid of honor? And apparently Tamar was relieved of her duties, right? And Towanda said, all y'all were maids of honor. And, Tamar got disinvited from the wedding because there was a cease and desist. So this cease and desist keeps popping back up, and then they go back to 3 weeks earlier. So then there's a recap of the first episode, right? And then we are in Atlanta, Georgia, for the Life, Love, and Beyond podcast with Tamar, Taz, and James. Um, Ashley Braxton is there giving her story. Um, and Ashley said, when you are talking about your story, it's not about you anymore, it's about others. And that we have this family, we have this name, we have this legacy. Am I living in my truth? That was her main question. But could her being in her freedom hurt others? I think that's a very important point to note about this, right? And I think we've all been there in all of our lives where when we are about our freedom, it does cost others, right? It costs others their freedom, their rights, this, that, and the third. So everything we do is connected to something or someone. And they really didn't get into the minutia of whoever did this to Asher. A lot of people believe it is Gabe, and Trina came out and said, I wish the person was here to speak for themselves, which basically confirmed what everybody else was thinking. And I think at this point, with everything, I don't think that Trina should say anything else about it. Um, it is what it is, and that was not cool to defend Gabe and try to give him some pathway when it should be about your niece. Family is over spouses. Just keep it a buck. So Tamar says that Ashley has to be unapologetically selfish, and Ashley has to go get the help. Ashley rather than says go get the help that you need because life is too short for you to be, in bondage. In so many words. Taz said this is the right time for you to say what's on your mind, and your mind was scattered. And I will say this: whenever you are pursuing the truth of who you are, there will be times that your brain will be scattered. There will be times where your mind will be at rest, and so you go from scattered to rest, scattered to rest, scattered to rest, which is a very true thing. So then Tamar said that she saw she was not there mentally to help Ashley. And then there was some auntie niece bonding backstage, which I thought it was nice to see Tamar have a softer side because, as we have all known about Tamar, she can be a little bit out there with her antics and her energy. But it was nice to see, auntie and niece, bonding backstage. So I thought that was nice. So then we get to Trina Braxton, and she is with Brielle Evans, Beverly Evans, who is a legend. If you have not watched Whatever It Takes, which is a BET Plus Christmas movie, I need that to be a series. And we don't have to have the man that played in the movie be in the series. I could join the shop. I could join the shop. I could join the shop. Um, Brielle Evans has been a legend for a very long time, so excited to see her in this episode. And then we have MJ. So Trina, Brielle, and MJ are all at this place to get robes for all the maids of honor. There are no bridesmaids, but Brooke, who is a junior bride. So Brooke is Sean and Tawanda's daughter. And so Brielle Evans has a two-piece that she is ready to rock. And then Trina said, maybe I should get a thong and some heels. And Trina said that would be a scary sight to see it. That will only be for Vaughn. And I'm like, oh, my Lord Jesus. Is this what we're doing on national television? Like, my Lord Jesus. So Towanda and Sean have this no strippers rule. And at Trina's bachelorette party, it was strippers here, there, and everywhere. So Trina wants to nuck if you bug against Tawanda's system and bring somebody. She's going to honor her sister Towanda. Tony and Tamar cannot come on the trip. Tony, she is having her love and laughter residency at the Cosmopolitan in Vegas. And then also, too, she has a festival in Miami. And then Tamar, here's the thing, the wedding is the same weekend as Tamar's birthday. Now, I'm going to be real with y'all. This reminded me of when Trina got engaged to Vaughn. It was on, I think it was on Tamar's birthday, and Tamar got so upset. And my thing is this, right? Let's just say, right? Let's just say this. Let me go let me go to my calendar and go to August of 2026. So here's the thing, right? My birthday is gonna be Monday, August 26th, right? Let's just say, right, that my friends are getting married from they get married on Saturday, August 8th. Do you really think I will not make time for them? You must be out your ever loving mind. I'm going to go and support them, right? And then August 9th, I'll rest, right? Wherever the wedding is. And then guess what? My birthday week starts. You make time and arrangements for things that you want to care about. Like you, Tamar Braxton, you mean to tell me that you can't go to the wedding and then be like, all right, y'all, I came for the wedding. Here's your gift. Happy marriage, and then go on your birthday vacation. You mean tell me you ain't got the money to do that shit? I bullshit. I bullshit. I bullshit. I just didn't get that. I thought that was completely out of line. To say that your sister's birthday, or your sister's wedding rather, is too close to your birthday. Now Tracy, who honestly it seems like was the glue. Um, you know what I mean? Even though she was called the wild card, she really did have that soul for family. Tracy Wood said, Kevin Jr., her husband, get your asses up. We got a wedding to go to. Tamar, you ain't got that much going on, sweetheart. Where you can't go to your sister's wedding and then do what you want. You ain't got that much going on. You don't. Stop it. I just found that disrespectful. I really did. Say what you want to, but come on now. That's just a little much. So, by the way, can we talk about the glasses that Trina was wearing? Trina, what were you wearing? What was that? What was that? Did you get that from Tron Legacy? Like, what were you wearing with your glasses on? I just didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. Not at all. So then, after that, 6 a.m., Sean is dropping off Towanda at the airport. And as Towanda was getting out the car, a car struck her. Right? Now, we heard about this on YouTube. Storm Monroe was the first one to report. So, we always give credit where credit is due around here. So, taping, we didn't know if taping stopped or not. But here's what happened. So OG, who is the executive producer and showrunner of the show, is in the hospital with Towanda. And Towanda, all she could remember was her biggest thought was she just got hit by a car. She hit the concrete hard. Sean kissed Towanda and then laid next to her. Sean, that wasn't big enough. Hang on. Because honestly, that's how I love to. If you going through it, I'm going through it too. And I thought that was very sweet. You know what I mean? The fact that, Sean and Towanda have been around each other for this long. And, when you've been around each other for like 10 years and you finally get married, sometimes it can falter because it's just like, okay, it took y'all this long to get married. But the fact that Sean kissed Towanda and then laid down next to her to let her know everything was going to be okay, tip of the cap to you, sir. Tip of the cap to you. I don't have a cap, but, tip of the cap to you. So Sean has hair now, and Tawanda's not used to that. And then Towanda has 2 fractures in her wrist. So she's in a soft cast now, and she may be moving to a hard cast and might have to have surgery. And there are upcoming tests rather. So Sean Text the family, and Tawanda's able to receive phone calls. Tony said, "Don't go no islands." Tony, Esteem Braxton. I think that's Tamar Esteem Braxton. My bad. Either way, you're Braxton. Tony Braxton. She's going to Tulum. She's not going to the Caribbean. And Tony then said that she was faking it. It's very hard to fake an accident. Okay, like this headache I have right now, like it's pounding, but it's not pounding where I can't handle it, right? But I'm not faking it with y'all. I'm still giving y'all a great, great show, but I'm feeling it, Tony. Okay. So anyway, so now we get to Tamar. She's doing this August Nights Love and War tour. Dalen, studio publicist, comes in and asks, how long you're going to be. And apparently Tamar needs emotional support to go to support her sister. Now, y'all remember the first season, she was a friend to the show. Now, you heard me correctly. Tamar Braxton was a friend to the show. Mm-hmm. 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 You're probably thinking, how can you be a friend of the show and you're a family member? Mm-hmm. She said that out of her mouth. Yeah. And this is the thing, right? The executive that, said, this is not on me, this is all for you. Here's the thing. If you can't handle your own issues, just maybe, you might need to go to therapy. And maybe that's something that you need to deal with on your own. Because you can't use everybody to solve your problems, right? One of my friends asked me, when I get married, would you ever have your wife be your manager for your career? And I'm like, first of all, I'm going to marry my wife to become my something, not my everything. That's what an agent is for. That's what a manager is for. That's what a publicist is for. You're my wife. You are my comfort. You are the general in the cavalry. You are my 304. You are the side chick. You the fine waitress that I want chicken and waffles from the back. Like, you're all of that, okay? I didn't marry you for my business. I married you because I want you in my life, which is way deeper than how I make money. So that's just how I feel about it. You know what I mean? So with that being said, the only time that Tamar to want to talk is during filming. And like I said, Tawanda's wedding, is Tamar's birthday weekend. You really could pull both off, Tamar. Stop bullshitting around. Stop it. You can pull both off. You got the money. And listen, honestly, if you need emotional support, I'll gladly come to Tulum. Absolutely. Listen, I just let me know where I need to be in the room with you. Do I need to stand by you? You know what I mean? I just need my flight paid for. I need my hotel paid for. We're probably going to say all-inclusive resorts. That way you don't have to really pay too much for overhead. But listen, tag me in, okay? Listen, I'm willing to be a help. But anyway, we're at this bar, right? We're at this photo shoot, right? And it's 007 vibes. And Tamar, she's got breasts now, right? And y'all know she got a liquid BBL or something like that, the first episode. So Tamar is wondering why we're doing this at bar. And Tamar's audience drinks Long Island iced teas and not martinis. And she does not want her audience to be confused with the Tony Braxton show. And here's the thing, right? I think Tamar got it right, she got it wrong. Tamar got it right because her audience is more everyday people, 9 to 5. But also, too, 9 to 5 people like to indulge as well. So I think, they would have understood the assignment. But hey. So basically, Tamar said, can we do a beer instead? And the picture looked good, but I feel like a martini would have been there because y'all were all because the two gentlemen, Ro James and October, were dressed in suits. When you're dressed in a suit, you usually have a more elevated drink. And when you're in a dress, you usually drink a martini or you drink some type of mature cocktail, right? So for the aesthetic, I would have went with the martini. But hey, this is Tamar's brand. This is what she wants to do, right? So then we get to Tulum, right? So in Tulum, Tawanda, her girls have arrived. There's a toast. There's 28 of them, and Tawanda wishes Tracy Braxton was there because she would have brought the laughter and the good vibes. Jamie made an honor is talking to Tawanda, and Tawanda saying enough. Her sisters are showing up for her, and Jamie said, "You need to get this off your chest," and I fully agree. Um, just because you're having a wonderful time doesn't mean you're not in pain. And shout out to Jamie for being a good sister there. So then we have a conversation with Tony and Mama E. So Mama E's in Atlanta, looking very beautiful. She's about to have tea with a friend, and she is writing a book about her life. And apparently, Mama E was on Tamar's podcast, Life, Love, and Beyond podcast. And I don't know what it is about Mama E in these statements that she says, but like, look at God. Mama E said, and I quote, "A hoe outlasts a pole any day." I'm like, Mama E, you're supposed to be this Christian. What is going on? A hoe can outlast a pole any day. A hoe can outlast a pole any day. I was okay. I was laughing my ass off when she said I really was. So Mama E doesn't have a clue about the bachelorette trip at all that's happened with Tawanda. Tony, like I said, she's working in Vegas at the Love and Laughter Residency and is doing a festival in Miami. And Tony's trying to call Tawanda. In Tulum, there's a group photo, and they're talking about what's happening after the wedding, and Tawanda's looking forward to having sex with Sean. Yes, indeed. There, Tawanda wanted her bio sisters to help her. Not saying that she wasn't grateful for her sisters, through God, but she wanted her bio sisters to help her. And Trina said that the biggest problem the Braxton sisters have is communication problems. It's been there since day one. And Tawanda said everyone who is there is supposed to be there. So then we're at Tamar's production office. Tamar had a ticket to go to Tulum, and then she got uninvited, allegedly. And Tawanda was over Tony and Tamar coming to Tulum. Sorry. Um, yeah, Tawanda was just done with Tamar and Tony. Just completely done. Just completely done. Darius, who is Tamar's assistant, said communication is bad in some areas. And so basically, Darius got the creative on Saturday, and Tamar did not get that creative. The team that made the creative gave it to Darius, and Darius dropped the ball, not the creative. So now we're back in Tulum. Trina calls Tawanda but gums, and Umba is her nickname from her nieces and nephews because they couldn't pronounce Tawanda. So they're all ziplining in Tulum. And Trina says the last time that she went zipline was like parasailing, and that's when Tracy peed. That's when Tracy peed on Trina. That was a hilarious episode for sure. So Brookie is scared. Tawana, Sean's daughter, and let me tell you something. I feel you, Brookie. Let me tell you something. Ziplining is fun, but it depends on the heights. Like I remember when I was at Arkansas Tech University, I did zipline from one end to another. That was fun, right? But when you're in Tulum, you're like high up, and it's really a metaphor of trust. So I felt her like, this is the only black life I have, as my mama will always say. I can't make another one of you. she's joking about that, but she ain't joking about that. You know what I mean? So I felt for Bridget. So then there was an event later on that night of Pick Your Target, Make Them Laugh, and Brielle Evans got that ass. I literally put that in my notes. Listen, Brielle Evans could be Brielle Evans Lee. Brielle Lee. Miss Lee from last year, okay? So Towanda wanted to, oh Lord Jesus. Towanda wanted to have a pajama party in memory of what her sisters, used to do. And, first question that was asked, who is, Towanda's celebrity crush? If you don't know, is Hill Harper. And then where did, Sean and Towanda go on the first date? The question is asked to Trina. Trina has disappeared. Trina's on the phone with Vaughn. And we learned that Vaughn is in urgent care for heart failure. And Trina is on her way back to the United States. And let me just say this. I absolutely felt Trina's decision on this. I really did. Now, I will say this, right? I think that she should have told Towanda, because she told production, don't tell Towanda. No, that's your sister. You were probably the only sister that came out to support her. I'm sure she would understand. Like, not to mention, too, Towanda, Sean, Vaughn, and Trina, they've done double dates before, so they know each other relatively very well. So I don't think that Towanda really would have a problem. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't give a damn where I'm at. If I'm doing taping and my wife is having congestive heart failure, listen, let's wrap this taping up. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I know I normally talk to y'all for 20 minutes, but my wife got congestive heart failure. I got to get out of here. My audience, because they know that I ride for who I love. Bray, it's good. We had more than enough time with you. Appreciate you. Family comes first. Just give me that buck. So it looks like this Towanda's take is going to be a regular schmegler thing. I don't like it. I'm not here for it. Not here, not there, not anywhere. Brandly, I am. Because honestly, what this is kind of giving me is this energy.
Time is slipping away from me. Yeah. Time is slipping away from me. Yeah. Time is slipping away from me. Yeah. Time is slipping away from me. Yeah.
Time is slipping away, and they just gotta feel something. So I guess Tawanda's gonna get her take every episode, even though we really didn't ask for it. But okay. So let's get into Tawanda's take, y'all. It was in the episode, so we cover everything that's in the episode. So Towanda said that everyone was having fun except Trina, because Trina is not a naturalist. Unless it's a new beach. She was joking, but she really wasn't joking, y'all. Apparently, there were 27 flights of steps. There was no water, no wine. And Towanda had fun watching everyone. Couldn't participate, but she had fun just being around that positive energy, and that was her take. So then we get into the preview for the next episode. So we see T.S. Madison and Tamar talking on the Outlaws podcast with T.S. Madison, which you can catch on iHeartMedia's platform. And then Tawanda's getting her wedding dress, I think. And then apparently one of the sisters gave Tamar's address. Ew. We'll find out about that. And then Trina and Vaughn have a conversation about Vaughn's help. So that is basically the Braxtons season 2, episode 2 after show here. So yes, indeed, there are a full 30 minutes there. So we're going to take a little bit of a commercial break, and we'll be back with more Beverly Lee's Virtual Tour Live. Right after this, we are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Braille only got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. hits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved is a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free. Trust and believe it's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not being seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination and experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and mirrors commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you, more than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers. The one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back. And by the way, y'all, just want to give a shout out to a content creator here. The Silva, absolutely incredible. She has been making it do what it do. As you see here, she is covering the Braxtons. So if you want more intel, go here to Love Unveiled with the Silva. Absolutely incredible talent. And like, comment, share, subscribe to her. I'll put her link in the chat. You know, it's quite funny how YouTube works out. Sometimes we'll just say anything just because we have a microphone, but get to know people for yourself, y'all. Okay, so I just wanted to just show some love to the Silva. There's her link right there. Okay, so yes, indeed. So y'all, we are still here chilling. I'm gonna try to give y'all a full hour of content before I head off of here. Like I said, first 2 episodes of the Braxtons. I can tell you this much. I just hope that there is some healing in this season, because honestly, like with what's going on with this Gabe and Ashley situation, I'm not here for a niece, a nephew, or any child being abused. I'm not here for it, not in the past life, in the present life, or the afterlife. So what Trina did was dead wrong. Let's get that straight. Okay, let's get that straight. With Tamar, whoever sent the cease and desist, they need to be about it and say why. And honestly, tell you the truth, with the family sending that cease and desist, allegedly, because we don't know who as of yet, but Tamar did, show some receipts. I think that at the beginning, middle, end of the day, if you guys didn't want your niece to speak, then that's foul on y'all part. Because what if that was your child? You would want your daughter to speak out, right? With Vaughn and Trina, hopefully we get to see more of them. I think the last time we saw the kids, and I say kids respectfully, they're grown adults now, but the last time we saw them in season 1 was when Trina wanted a grandbaby. And here's the thing, have you seen the economy lately, Trina? Have you seen the options for women and for men? Okay, we equal opportunity over here. So listen, maybe your sons do have the capacity of love, they just don't like their heart being played with, so maybe that's why they're single. And however it happens, right? However it happens, just support them where they are in life. That's the best thing you can do. Like I said, Tamar, get over yourself. Hopefully, we get to see more of Tamar, being a boss and going after things that she wants to do. With Tony, I really do think I think Tony probably will try to do a daytime talk show eventually because, like she said, she does want to produce scripted, unscripted content. I think that's the best of both worlds because with a talk show, you're producing content 5 days a week. You know what I mean? And you got a catalog that you can go on and sing your own songs, and people come to you. You ain't got to go to them. And that's how Ellen actually, really got her second chance was a daytime talk show. People got to know her through that. She didn't have to travel all around the country. People came to her, and it was a real connection. So, but I think Toni Braxton could definitely be a talk show host for sure. And plus, because she's been through so much, as it is being a parent, right? Being a superstar, being a sister, being a wife. There's definitely some relatable things that Toni Braxton. There. Oh my God, y'all! It's 10:48 at night. Toni Braxton could do, okay. So yes, indeed. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh man. Yes. So yes. But it is all good in the neighborhood, y'all. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Like I said, I'm going to give y'all a full-fledged hour. And then after that, I'm going to give me some sleep, child. So I'm sorry for the late lives. By the way, Wednesday, you guys will get a 6 o'clock show. You won't get an 11 a.m. show because I've been working at my job during my shift in the morning. So, but I think after this week, I'll be back to our regular schedule. We are on the way up. I've been seeing our total view count. We are on our way. So thank you to each and every single one of you. And listen, let me just say this, right, about viewership, right? In the words of our anthem, anybody can be a career, but it takes somebody to be an artist. How can anybody view new content if you're not putting out new content? Because I just want to showcase something real quick because I really get tired of idiots speaking just because they believe they have the right to exist. So let me just show y'all this, okay? Because it boggles my mind. People say, where's the content? Where's the content? And when other people try to do other content, people don't watch. I think all these lives got views on them. So listen, speak for yourself the next time you want to open up your mouth, okay? That was an interview with me and Dr. Ariel from Bravo's King's Court. Of course, Roe from Our Hustle Houston came into that live. But it's just interesting, like, all these live streams got views and it's other content. Wow, shocking. I mean, Nelly Ashanti versions, Our Hustle Houston, the Storm Monroe Braxton Wells interview, 90 Day Fiance Hunt for Love, the Diddy trial. See, here's the thing. If you're not producing any of the content, you can't say that nobody's watching, right? Oh, that's the Black Dassy, Black Proxy, and Black Imagination from me, child. But it is what it is. It is what it is. How about you create some other content first, and let's see how your views do. Because if you're not putting out content, you really can't say shit about who's getting views and who's not getting views. Now, what we're not going to do is be stupid just to have a channel. That's what we're not going to do. Okay? All right. Moving on. Because I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. Okay? Because there's plenty of other people that get views. Kim Byer, Lovely T, ATLien, Justin Diego Bingeworthy, Sandra P. Extra, The Silva, Chit Chat with QT, Tea Talk with your girl. There's so many other people that they're covering other stuff and they're getting views. Maybe you're not getting views because you're not putting out anything new. Just a thought. Not like I, create content every day or anything, just a thought. Holy. Good Lord Jesus. Man. Holy. By the way, to everybody who only covers Love and Marriage Huntsville, you got one more month until November 19th. I think that's what it is. Either way, until the show comes back. I still can't believe that OWN's number one supposed show had to go on a break. And everybody who only covers that show got to wait until the show comes back to have content. That is hilarious to me. Absolutely hilarious to me. I saw a particular channel that only covers Love, Marriage, Huntsville, and they covered some Potomac news. I'm like, I know you lying. Oh, so some people are in the bushes listening. What was that last lyric of our anthem? Anybody can be a career, but it takes somebody to be an artist. I wonder what Anonymous T has to say about all this. Let's see what Anonymous T has to say.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's...
One more time, Anonymous.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
That's what I thought. And let's check in with When Tate Talks. When Tate Talks, what has Braylon Lee been doing?
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
Now, wait a minute. Now, Content Creator just said live just now that when other people are doing other content, nobody is watching. Tay, can you let the people know in the back one more time?
Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
I don't think they heard you. One more time, please.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
Shout out to the 3 people that were here, the 2 people that were here, the 1 person here now. If you don't produce any content, you can't say who's getting viewership and who's not. You can't do that. Not sorry. Not sorry. Not sorry. Not sorry. Holy. My Lord Jesus. Oh, my Lord Jesus, man. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Almost there to a full-fledged hour of content. Their original digital smissional content. Yes, indeed. Oh, my Lord Jesus. By the way, y'all, tomorrow we will be talking about Potomac at 6 o'clock, so don't you worry. So I usually like to wait the day after just to be able to watch it on the day that we're going to be reviewing it so I can have a fresh perspective. But I'm loving Potomac. I really, really am. I think Potomac has overtaken Roa. I really do. Because honestly, to tell you the truth, the energy of Karen Huger being out of jail and Wendy and Eddie going to jail, that has more of an energy than Portia Williams dating a woman. Just keeping it a buck. So, oh man. So yeah, just chillaxing. Yeah, I believe we're almost done with October. It's crazy. Like at my job, we got like Christmas L out already. I'm just like, oh my God, Christmas is not even here yet. Like, let's get through October, bruh, sis. Please and thank you. Oh my Lord. Hey, two people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Just chillaxing. Thought about the Braxtons season 2, episode 2. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Speaking of shows, I'm waiting for the Never Ever Met season 3 renewal. Whenever y'all get that together, I'm ready to review it. Because that is a good damn show, child. And then, of course, Ready to Love will be back November 7th at 9/8 Central. So there's a time change now, 8/7 Central, but 9/8 Central. Only only here. Hashtag on keeping it real. So a lot more content to come from people who actually produce content, from people who actually get views on other stuff because they are about their business. God, holy! I just don't get some people. I just what the hell wrong with you? I mean, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So we're almost there to a full-fledged hour. Like I said, if you guys got any comments about the Braxtons, leave them in the live chat below. I will definitely answer any questions that I can about the Braxtons to the best of my ability. And to the replay gang, leave your comments below as well. We'd love to hear from you and what you have to say about the Braxtons as well. Yes. And with that being said, it's a full-fledged hour there. I'm going to turn off my camera now because we've done the whole show for an hour. Yes, we have. Oh, my God. Man. Oh, my Lord. Lord. It has been quite the year, has it not? And we still got November and December to go. Oh, Lord. Man. I don't know what else could really happen this year. I really don't. Like, just when you think everything has happened in the years, like, hold up, shorty, hold up, ish. Hold up, shorty, hold up, ish. Hold up, shorty, hold up, ish. My Lord. Yes, indeed. Shout out to the two people here. Thank you all so much. We're just chillaxing. One person here now. All good. I'll probably stay on until 1 hour and 5 minutes, y'all. Then we'll head on out. Oh, wait. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Hey, two people, welcome in. Just chillaxing, talked about the Braxton season 2, episode 2. Just relaxing. Y'all had a good Sunday. You go to church today. Y'all do a family dinner. What did y'all do today? I just went to work and came home. I've been watching Hell's Kitchen on Tubi and just catching up on all the seasons. And it's really interesting to see like the evolution of, cooking. And I also watched what was the dark side of reality TV with Hell's Kitchen and some of the behind the scenes minutia of it all. I do think that with reality TV, you have to take everything for a grain of salt, right? They do have to put on a show, right? So, but yeah. Lord Jesus. Almost there to 1 hour and 5 minutes, you guys. Almost there. But like I said, I know this was a late live, but I appreciate everybody who came through. Sincerely, thank you. It's not lost on me that you guys invest in me, uplift me, and encourage me for sure. I think, honestly, to tell you the truth, I think the hardest live that I've had to do this year probably was really that Black Ambition Prize live where I told y'all we are not a finalist. That was really hard for me because I was so excited about it from a personal note, but also too, I was really proud of the fact of how we took that experience and made it into a lesson, and also to showcase that, hey, listen, the possible is possible. You just have to be about it. So, I think the hardest lives that I've done this year was probably like the PDA trial, because that was live every day, Monday through Friday at 6 o'clock live. Like that was just, whew. Man. But more lives to come. So with that being said, everybody, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you won't be born special, because you are always born a blessing. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing to call yourself? It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, we'll some together. And always remember, you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or just recognizing that just because somebody says it out their mouth doesn't mean it's true. Because sincerely, what you really don't want to do is say that when other people do other content, no one gets views, and somebody does a bath time on you and you looked embarrassed. So, moving forward, just know your role, stay in your lane, and drive the speed limit that you can handle. Okay. Make sure the replay is not just ready for you to watch it, not just ready for you to listen to it, but you want to experience it again. I love you. I value, I embrace you all. Always remember, receive love, you gotta give it. Receive love, you gotta give it. Receive love, you gotta give it. Whatever obstacles you've overcome, whatever success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but if no one else is proud of you, be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, let me just say this. I think it is truly a disgrace, a travesty, and a shame that we live in a society where people who are trying to do right gets chastised and people who are doing wrong get uplifted. I think it's a damn shame. It's one thing to be hurt by people, but it's a whole nother thing when you cause the hurt, right? And so if you have to throw other people's names out, just because you might have been part of the problem, that's a reason. I'm talking about in a very general sense. For example, Nicki Minaj, as y'all know, she got upset with Megan's Law, right? And there was the thing of Nicki Minaj and Cardi B going back and forth. And I'm just going to say that some of y'all are acting like Nicki Minaj, and y'all are so big mad at everybody clapping back at you, but yet you caused all these problems upon yourself. Stop it. Be responsible for what the fuck you have done and move accordingly. And if people don't want to fuck with you, that's their right. I always say I love people who deserve it. That don't mean I don't have love for the world. But if your bank account has limits and there's only certain people that can access your money, your love should be the same damn way. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. And please, once again, speak for your damn self when it comes to nobody else gets views when they do other shit. Have you done other shit to know if you can get other views? If you have not, please shut your bitch or Mitch ass up talking. Damn. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love, and I send it right back to you. Good morning, afternoon, good evening, based on your location. I'll see you all tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. One love, much love, all love. I feel love. Send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken-ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Child Braylon over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Braylon over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Braylon over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. besides lying all the damn time?